Hello everybody, hi, thank you for being here. So I am in partnership with Hashem to bring any Jew, any sister, brother, any Jew closer to Hashem, spark their soul so they can get closer to Hashem and build a relationship with Him and have the best life ever. At least that's what happens when you build a relationship with your creator of the world. So I'm learning Zohar right now with Rabbi Yisrael Yakubov on his YouTube channel. I'm not learning together with him like as physical, like in a physical being or in a room, but I'm learning Zohar from Rabbi Yisrael Yakubov. You have to put his learning in your daily life. You need to listen to Zohar learning. If you really want to advance your learning and your growth, you should listen to Rabbi Yisrael Yakubov. He teaches Zohar, and he's absolutely amazing. Okay, I can't speak enough of him. He's just so spectacular. His learning is spectacular. His learning. I'm not saying like him per se as a person. I don't know who he is, but I know that his learning is absolutely amazing, magnificent, spectacular, extravagant, and I just can't get enough. So, over the last, 9 months, I've been learning on from Yaakov Yisrael. I'm sorry, that's my husband's name. I've been learning from Rabbi Yisrael Yakubov's YouTube channel. So he teaches Zohar. So for the last 9 months, I've been reading. I've been learning his stuff, and I've been reading a lot of the stuff that I learn. I write him down. So I've been writing down a lot of stuff because he teaches a lot about Kabbalah also, like just stuff that you can do, and it brings more success and more connection to the Creator, that you get more divine wisdom and guidance. And who doesn't want that, right? So he has a lot of sgulot. Through Kabbalah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do through Kabbalah. And it's just basically like for success, for the hands of heaven to be revealed to you. If you're going to, like, let's say let's say you're going to an appointment, a meeting or an appointment, or let's say you have some kind of an important event and you want to be successful in it and you want to have amazing success. Well, Rabbi Yisrael Yakubov, he teaches a lot of things that you can do in the spiritual realm, okay? We're using spirituality. You do it through ruchniyut, through spirituality, okay? Because it's very important to stay away from avodah zarah, which is idol worshiping and doing things like, black magic and all this stuff, which is against the Torah. Absolutely not acceptable, against the Torah. Also against Hashem. Because what you're telling Hashem is, I trust this evil inclination and this evil way of doing things and this black magic instead of you, Hashem. That's a no-no. We don't want to do that, right? Okay. So I decided that I'm going to do my manifestation through spirituality and through the spiritual way. And I was doing it through the spiritual way, but now I'm getting messages from the Torah learning that I'm learning through, like, Rabbi Yisrael Yakubov. Every time I get stuck or I favor listening to a specific rabbi and his learning, for example, Gemara. I was learning Gemara for the last 10 years, listening to it on YouTube, listening to Rabbi Shalom Arush, and listening to Gedalia Fenster. They teach Gemara, right? So I listened to Gemara for the last 9 years. Gemara has taught me gratitude, appreciation, manifesting my thoughts, and how powerful they are, how powerful our words are, that our words can create, build, or destroy. And the more we hear this, the more we need to understand how powerful this is. So I was listening to Rabbi Shalom Arush and Gedalia Fenster for the last, Rabbi Shalom Arush I was listening to for like 9 years. And then Gedalia Fenster I've been listening to for the last 2 years. And every time I favor a rabbi that I'm listening to, it always seems that Hashem is talking to me through their learning. So, for example, if I'm struggling with something, or if I'm having like a shalom bayit issue, or if I'm struggling maybe with something that I'm doing with my child, or something that I'm doing at work, somehow that learning, the learning that I'm learning for that day, because every day is a different learning. Every day you learn something new. So it seems like every time I favor a rabbi and I listen to him, Hashem talks to me, like he literally talks to me through the rabbi's learning. So for example, what happened was, I think it was a couple months ago, right? I was struggling with something personal, and then in the Torah learning that I was listening to, because every day I listen to the Torah learning, every day I listen to learning. It's food for my soul, right? My soul is very thirsty. I need my Torah learning, you know? So I was listening to my daily Torah, and every day we learn something new, and he's teaching, Gedalia Fester is teaching something in Gemara, and in the Torah class that he's teaching, he happens to say, yeah, so if you're going to do it like this, then you need to do it like this, and it's just the way it works, or you have to do it like this if you want these results. And I was just blown away. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that what I was struggling with came to me in a Torah class. And I just happened, it's not even one time. It's not even one time that this happened. This happens very often. Every time I have a question about something, or I'm struggling with something, or I need answers or direction, it always seems to be like I notice this, and I know that this is for real. This is legit. This is real. This is realistic. This is what happens when you get connected. When you get connected to Hashem, and you get connected to your Father in heaven, and when you build a relationship with Him, He finds ways to bring heaven, that heaven will show themselves to you. Wait, I wanna say that the hands of heavens are revealed to you. You know, if I have to ask a question to Hashem, or if I'm struggling with something, there's always clues and ways, and I see the hands of Hashem always performing in my life. So, my point of wanting to say this is that when I was listening to Gedalia Fenster's classes of Gemara, learning Gemara every single day for the last 9-10 years, with Rabbi Shalom Arush, and then I graduated to Gedalia Fenster. Every time I favor Rabbi, he always talks to me, Hashem talks to me through the Torah learning of that day, right? And there's always something that you can learn. There's always something that you can learn. Every day, from every learning, there's always something that you can apply to yourself, and that you can apply to your life, that you can apply to any situation that you may be struggling with or you're confused. There's always something that helps you and reveal to you what you need to do. You have to be open to see it. You have to be open. Be open to see it. Don't be ignorant. Don't say, oh, well, this is just a coincidence. There's nothing coincidence in this world. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is orchestrated by Hashem. Every single thing is orchestrated by Hashem. Even a leaf falling off the tree, right? Even a leaf falling off the tree. Why? You know the story about the bird, right? There was a bird dying. And there was a mile away, there was a man with a wagon. And the man was driving by through the bird with a wagon. And the leaf fell down before he reached next to the bird, which he didn't even know was there. A leaf fell down, went on the tire of the wagon, collected some dirt, dropped and passed the bird, which wasn't even in his knowledge. He didn't even know the bird was there. So he just passed by. And the leaf on the tire of the wagon dropped. Okay, it dropped, and the bird was able to turn his head, lick whatever dirt and stuff that he could get from the leaf, and he was able to survive. What is this? What is this? This is Hashem. This is God. He does everything for a reason. Everything is for the greater good, whether it's a leaf falling from the tree, or you stubbing your toe, or, amazing blessings, obviously, every day that we have. Everything is to help us to become the best version of ourselves, and everything is orchestrated by God. Do not make the mistake of thinking that this is coincidence. There's nothing coincidence in this world. So, Rabbi Yisrael Yaakobov teaches a lot of stuff about Zohar, but also things about Kabbalah. So I wanted to read, okay. So if you want to remove Ayin Hara, and then after this, I'm going to make another video of Shar Bitachon, Gates of Trust, Shar Bitachon, Gate of Trust, and Duties of the Heart. I started reading this. I got through the first chapter, and now I'm going to go on to the second chapter, because I want to learn this with everyone. I want to read this and learn this with everyone, and let anyone else benefit from this, because I think that whoever can listen to this and learn from this with me will benefit from it. And like I said, and as I mentioned before, I'm in partnership with Hashem to bring anybody closer to Him. And if I can read and learn with all of us together, I mean, and if this will spark your soul to get closer to Hashem, your Father in heaven, King of all kings, Master of the universe, then why not? Right? I get to marry, you get to marry, we all win at the end of the day. So after I tell you certain things that I learned, I'm going to start another video of Shar Bitachon. And then I'm going to go spend time with my amazing daughter, who's probably, keeping herself busy so I could do this video, and I appreciate her very much. So through Kabbalah we learn a prayer to remove Ayin Hara. Check this out. You take your thumb and you hold it. Then you take your other thumb and you hold it. And you say, Ana Sharonit Bat Chana Mizar'a de Yosef Ka'atina de Elo Shalta Be'ena Bisha Shenemar Ben Porat Yosef Ben Porat Alei Ain. And that's it. This prayer removes any Ayin Hara. If you want to remove any Ayin Hara, because we know that Ayin Hara is real. It's real no matter what. Even though we're not supposed to live our life in fear of Ayin Hara, we're not supposed to live our life, dwelling on Ayin Hara, but it's a real thing. It's a real thing. There's jealous people out there. There's envious people out there. There's people who want what you got and they don't want to work for it. They just want the easy way out. People who will look at you, and people who will say things and they don't even know, they might not even know they have a jealous eye or envious eye. It just happens. It's totally normal and human, but to protect yourself, that's the prayer. This is the prayer to remove Ayin Hara. Okay, next. Every morning when you daven Shacharis, don't say a word. Immediately after you daven Shacharis, Shacharit, you're going to say, Michael HaKohen HaGadol, Sarva Apotropos Shel Israel. Michael HaKohen HaGadol, Sarva Apotropos Shel Israel. Michael HaKohen HaGadol, Sarva Apotropos Shel Israel. You say it 3 times, and your day is going to be magnificent. You're going to have a great day. After you daven your morning shacharit, and you say this 3 times, this after morning prayers, and you say this, whatever I just said, Michael HaKohen HaGadol, Sarva Apotropos Shel Israel. You say it 3 times after your morning prayers, your day is going to be smooth. You're not going to have too much challenges. It's going to be a productive day, and that's another thing that I learned. Also, a protection prayer. If you feel that you're in danger, or if you feel that you need protection because you're in a place where you don't feel so comfortable, you don't feel so secure, if you feel that you're being threatened by your safety, whatever it is, this is what you could say.